Hello everyone, and welcome to my ethnographic presentation on the emotional labor of flight attendants and casino cocktail waitresses. This presentation will explore how emotional labor shapes these positions and ethnographic methods that can be used to explore these job areas and find out their true meaning. Originally, I was planning on researching pilots, but unfortunately, the gig textbook did not have any articles on them. But I was able to find an article about flight attendants, and it turned out to be a great positive because I was able to make a connection between casino cocktail waitresses and flight attendants through the emotional labor they face. And I also read Batau's anthropological study on aviation safety. And through all of this research, I was able to learn about service and jobs where safety, appearance, and customer comfort all collide. The first subject I'll touch on today is emotional labor. Emotional labor, a term explored in Davolo's Ethnography of cocktail waitresses, refers to the emotional control workers must maintain to do their jobs well. Both flight attendants and cocktail waitresses are expected to smile, stay calm, be friendly, even in stressful and potentially dangerous situations. This type of labor is often invisible, and it's central to how these jobs function. In the gig interview, I was able to get a first-person view on the emotional labor that flight attendants have. The interviewee shared on the challenges she faced when trying to stay cheerful and kind even when the passengers on the plane were rude or drunk. She emphasized that her job isn't just handing out snacks, it's about keeping everyone safe. What meant the most to her was passengers actually understood that. She also mentioned how subtle gestures between crew members helped her cope with hard days. That shared support with your coworkers really made her job possible in such a high-stress role. The ethnographic article I read was by this person named Batau. He took a more analytical approach. He studied aviation through participant observation and interviews. He found that pilots, engineers, flight attendants all bring different assumptions to the job, and these assumptions can change depending on where you're from in the world, and this can cause some clashes and some potential safety issues. He emphasized that safety isn't just technical, it's about people's values and how they work together. His research shows that communication and collaboration are critical and as important as the technology and equipment found in a plane. In comparison to cocktail waitresses, when comparing flight attendants with cocktail waitresses, there's some pretty clear similarities. Both roles can be gendered and require constant emotional labor. Uniforms, politeness, and performance-like attitude is all part of the job. But there are differences as well. Flight attendants have real authority in emergencies, whereas cocktail waitresses, they are there to entertain, and safety is often provided in a casino by a security guard. Cocktail waitresses often work with the same coworkers, and they're able to create deeper connections with them, while flight attendants, they're often changing with their coworkers depending on flights or days, and it can be challenging to build super strong relationships in the field. In conclusion, across all three sources, we see that service jobs like these are physically and emotionally demanding, and they're often misunderstood. Ethnographic writing, whether through participant observation or personal storytelling, brings visibility to these challenges. These insights remind us to look beyond the uniforms and truly understand what's behind these roles. Here are my references in case you want to make sure I am a reliable source. Thank you.